In that research paper, you made some pretty big calls. What have you been smoking?
Thanks for the intro, Usman. In the note, I tried to lay out a number of factors that I think are quite probable and achievable, I guess, by the end of 2024. And actually, quite a few of those I think can already be achieved this year. Firstly, and I guess most importantly, since SVB's collapse over that March 10 to 12 weekend and subsequent banking issues in the US and also in Europe with Credit Suisse, that core use case, if you like, of Bitcoin has really come back to the fore for the first time for a number of years. And so the fact that we've now had, once again, some concerns in the traditional financial sector or TradFi, I guess it's no great surprise that Bitcoin, in terms of its core use case, has started to come back. So we've seen that add something like 10,000, so roughly 20,000 to 30,000 in terms of Bitcoin price very, very quickly. And somewhat surprisingly, I think, for market participants over that initial weekend. The next thing that I think is also very, very important, and we're starting to see a bit of it now already, is Bitcoin's share of the overall digital asset universe, if you like, is also increasing. So pre-SVB, we're about 40% of overall digital asset market cap was in Bitcoin. We're now about 45%. I would say we're going to end up back around the 55 or 60% level over the next 12 months or so. It makes sense in this phase of the digital asset cycle with that core use case that Bitcoin has, that it sort of outperforms. I'd be very happy being long Bitcoin versus most. And I'd say it's more like a year or two from now when you start thinking about Ethereum catching up again. It's had its upgrades. You start thinking about the altcoins coming back. And so I think perhaps that adds another 10,000. So we've gone from 20 to 30, I'd say, on the banking sector issues, which are still continuing today. You know, a number of US regional banks are down 40 or 50% today, for example. And then that share of market, if you like, which I suspect continues for some time, perhaps adds another 10,000.